Hi, I'm Richard Redmond, your host. The title of the story is The Con Artist. Now, internet dating isn't only for the young. The older generation has caught on and now use the benefits of finding true romance on the internet. The following story is about Edith Russell, who has a harmless hobby of searching on the internet for some male companionship, someone to spend her golden years with. But the downside is that on the internet, you don't know who the other person is. It could be a con artist looking to take you for the financial ride of your life, as Edith is about to find out. Meet Harry Gardner, or whatever his name is. A harmless senior citizen just trying to make ends meet, as his peers are doing. Harry has spent the better part of his life conning people out of their money. He has never done a day's work since he was 20 years old. He has passed himself off as a lawyer, a doctor, investor, salesman, whatever identity he needed to make the con work. Ponzi was his hero. Meet Edith Russell and her sister, Rose Fisher. Two lonely widows living together, their children and grandchildren scattered to the four corners of the earth. They live a modest, frugal lifestyle. Although financially well off from insurance left to them by their deceased husbands, they do not easily part with their money.
Have the muffins finished baking?
They'll be done in a short time.
Well, make sure you don't burn them. I want to make a good impression on my guests.
I declare, Edith, when have I ever burned the muffins?
I know, I'm sorry. It's just my nerves. I get excited about meeting a new acquaintance.
Well, he's not the first man you've met on the internet. We've had others here before. Not our first time. Besides, you never like any of them.
I know. But this one seems very nice.
How can someone you met on the internet seem nice? You've only exchanged conversations on a dating service website.
His picture looked nice.
His picture? Remember that one? Oh, what was his name? Oh, Bert. Remember his picture? He was tall, dark, handsome, wavy black hair. Turns out he was bald, fat, and broke.
I try not to remember him. Anyway, shoot enough arrows into the air and one of them is bound to hit its target. Anyway, well, you get something out of this too, you know. You get to meet gentlemen and we have a nice time engaging in conversation. It beats going to the old folks' home and hanging around walking corpses.
I just hope he's what you're looking for, and not like so many of the gold diggers you've had here before. All these men you've met are broke, barely making ends meet, looking for a rich widow.
Well, if he isn't Mr. Right, I'll just get rid of him like the rest. I'm under no obligation to see them again. It's just a date, not a marriage proposal.
Wouldn't it be nice if for once you met a rich one?
Oh, Rose, we're not starving to death. We have plenty of money.
I know, but if you did meet a rich one, you could rest assured that he wasn't after your or my money. By the way, what's his name?
Snuggle Cup. Isn't that cute?
I meant his real name, not his username.
Harry Gardner. And according to his profile, he likes quiet evenings by the fireside, walks in the park, romantic music.
Oh, don't they all?
Well, this one seems very interesting.
Well, what time is he coming?
There he is now, right on time. Would you please answer the door?
Of course. I'll go get Snuggle Cup. Come in.
Muffin Queen, I'd recognize you anywhere. Oh, your picture doesn't do you justice.
I'm not Muffin Queen. I'm Rose Fisher.
Oh, I am sorry. I thought you were Edith Russell. Oh, Muffin Queen, I'd recognize you anywhere. Oh, your picture doesn't do you justice.
Snuggle Cup. It's so nice to finally meet you. Oh, you don't look anything like your picture.
Well, time adds a few lines to the face, takes away something here, gives something there.
It must have been a long time.
Well, I guess I should update that picture, but what's a picture? Here I am in the flesh and blood.
I guess so.
We've been conversing on the phone and by internet for so long now that I feel I've known you months.
Harry, tell me, what made you pick Edith?
Rose,
Stifle it.
And who is this beautiful, enticing young woman I see before me?
Young? Get your cataracts taken out.
that's my sister, Rose.
Wow, what a lucky man to be surrounded by such beautiful women.
Shall we go into the sitting room? Oh, what's the attaché case for?
Oh, I had to attend to a little business before I came here.
Oh, right this way.
I sure hope he's not an insurance salesman. Muffin Queen.
Oh.
Take a seat, Harry.
Thanks. So, Edith, tell me more about yourself.
What's there to tell?
Oh, any children?
Yes, and grandchildren also.
Where do they live?
Oh, they're scattered all over. Some living in Europe. They work there.
Oh, so none of them live with you?
Oh, goodness, no. The nearest is 2,000 miles away.
Oh, that's too bad. It's nice to have family close by, especially in our golden years.
More like platinum.
How about you, Rose? What's your story?
Oh, it's about the same as Edith.
So, no hubby about?
No, we're both widows a few times over.
Oh, that's too bad.
Lucky for you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
Oh, Rose, hold your tongue. My sister can get a bit antagonistic sometimes. Rose, why don't you get us something to drink? Wine, Harry?
Oh, yes, that would be nice.
Don't mind my sister. But she can be a handful until you get to know her. She means no harm.
Could have fooled me.
She's had a few rough marriages. She doesn't trust men.
Oh, you never mentioned in our correspondence that you had a sister.
No, well, does it matter?
No. More the merrier, as they say.
Well, speaking of Mary, here's the wine. Would you like me to pour it, Edith?
Absolutely.
Some for you,
Thank you.
Harry. Some for you, Edith.
Thank you.
And a big dog for me.
Well, a toast to the most beautiful woman I've met. And may our meeting develop into a long-term relationship. The wine is delicious. The nectar of the gods.
And it only cost us $2 a bottle.
Oh, Rose. So, Harry, how about you? What has life done to you? Are there any Mrs. Gardeners running around?
No, no. What kind of a man do you think I am? No, I've been a widower for many years. Never remarried. That's because I've never met the right woman. But things are looking up.
Any children, Harry?
No, none that I know of.
That's sad. No one to miss you.
Well, it does get lonely sometimes, but well. What? This painting? What? It's a Roquel. What a beautiful copy.
That's not a copy. It's an original.
An original? Well, are you sure?
Our father left it to us. We have other originals hanging around the house from other artists. Old Dad liked to collect paintings. He said they were an inheritance.
But do you know what it is worth?
Oh, it's probably worth a few $100s.
Few $100. My dear, that painting is worth over $1 million. Rogel is famous.
No, can't be.
Believe me, it is. I know my art. Well, why don't you sell it?
What would we do with the money? I enjoy the paintings more than the money. We would probably just put it in the bank, or some other useless place.
Well, you could travel, see the world, enjoy the finer things of life, supplement your Social Security.
Been there, done that. No need to supplement. We have enough for a lifetime.
Provided it's a short life.
Rose, don't mind my sister. I handle the finances around here.
How did you get all your money, if you don't mind my asking?
The usual ways. Divorce, insurance, investments. I divorced 2 husbands. I buried 2 with loads of insurance. And dear old Dad left us an estate. Paintings, antiques, bonds, stocks.
I hope you're not a gold digger, Harry. Some of Edith's husbands were gold diggers.
Rose, don't mind her, Harry. Just ignore her.
Well, no, she has a good point, but I might say I'm well off myself.
What do you do, Harry? I thought you were retired.
Well, no, I might have led you to believe that in our conversations and emails. I wanted to be sure that you weren't looking for a soft touch, if you know what I mean. A man has to be careful nowadays.
So, Harry, what do you do?
I have a small investment firm. I invest money for certain people.
Certain people?
Wealthy people. People who looking for a bigger return on their money. People who can afford to take a risk. Although I might say with the investments I put them in, there are no risks.
Sounds interesting.
Excuse me. Pardon me while I take this call. One of my customers. Hello, Mr. Murphy? Yeah, I've been expecting your call. Yes. Yes, thank you, Mr. Murphy. Yes, that is correct. Yes, sir.
Must be a business call.
Well, there goes your theory, Rose. He's not a gold digger.
Well, he seems like a nice fellow. At least he has his own money.
Okay, thanks for the call, Pete. Yeah, right on time, yes. Yeah, I owe you one, thanks. All right, bye. Yes, Mr. Murphy, yes. Thank you, sir, yes. Yeah, I'll see to it that you get your quarterly return. I'll credit your accounts in the Cayman Islands and Switzerland. Yes, sir. Goodbye. Pardon me, I just had to take that call. Business, you know.
No problem, I understand.
So, what were we talking about?
You said you had a small investment firm.
Oh, yes. But let's talk about something different. I don't want to bore you with my business.
So, Harry, you have no children, no one to help you out and if needed?
No, I'm all alone.
Did you hear that, Edith? He's all alone. No one to look after him.
Well, that's one of the reasons I started to internet date. I'm looking for a companion, someone to cherish my remaining years with.
Harry, not to change the subject, but you said you invested for wealthy people. What kind of investments, if you don't mind my asking?
Please, I don't want to bore you with details.
No, really, I'm interested. What kind of investments and how much of a return?
You sure you want to know?
Oh, Edith's always looking for ways to save and invest money.
Well, remember, you asked.
Oh, go ahead, I'm all ears.
One of my most profitable investments is in sand and glass.
Sand and glass?
glass.
Yes, sand and glass. Just think, what does the world use most? Glass. Well, they use it in skyscraper buildings, cars, glass for drinking, glasses for seeing. The list goes on. It's something that is always needed.
But surely there must be a lot of producers of glass.
And what does sand have to do with it?
Yes, but I have one company that makes a fortune in the industry. They return 20 to 30% on my investment.
20 to 30%? If it's too good to be true, then it probably isn't.
I have a company in North Africa, right in the Sahara Desert. Now, they make a fortune producing glass. And why, you ask? Because they have a source of unlimited material. And what material would that be, you might ask? Sand. Sand is used to make glass, and they have all the sand they could ever need, literally right in their own backyard. Plus, I'm the only outside investor they have. It's a private, family-run business.
How come no one else invests with them?
Well, they don't allow outside investors. They keep the money in the family.
So why did they let you invest with them?
Well, let's just say that I know the owner very well. He owes me a favor, which I am not at liberty to discuss with anyone.
So, Harry, couldn't you tell little old me why?
Sorry, Edith, but that's only information I can share with my investors. Sorry, but I have ethics, you know.
But 20 to 30%? Please tell me.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Have you done any traveling, Harry? Have you been to North Africa?
Never been there.
So how do you know this company?
Long story. But I don't want to talk business. Let's talk about you, Edith. You must love art with all the paintings.
I love paintings. These are some family heirlooms.
Some of them I recognize. They're valuable.
Yes, dear old daddy left them.
So, what else do you like?
She loves to bake. Muffins are her specialty. She's won awards for them.
Thus the username, Muffin Queen. Can I try one?
We'll have muffins later with tea.
Pardon me, could you point me to the bathroom?
Sure. In the hallway, a second door on the left.
Oh, thank you. I shall not be but a minute.
Stop it, Rose. It isn't polite to browse through his case.
Oh, I'm just curious. I'm not going to hurt anyone. Look at these passports. They all have his picture on them, but different names on each one. Thomas Sullivan, John Whitty, Harold Dubar. This guy's a con artist. I wonder if his real name is Harry Gardner.
Let me see.
Here.
Look at all these driver's licenses. And a different name on each one. This guy's a phony.
See what you get for dating strangers on the internet? Maybe this guy's a mass murderer. Maybe he came here to kill us.
Oh, don't be silly. No one is going to kill us.
What do you know?
The tile work in your bathroom is magnificent.
Yes.
So, Harry, or is it Thomas or John?
What are you talking about?
Harry, I'm disappointed in you. You have been lying to me. Your name isn't Harry. It's just the one you're using today.
Yeah, Harry or Tommy. I noticed in your attaché case a bunch of passports with your picture and different names on each one.
You looked through my attaché case?
Well, you left it wide open and I just happened to notice.
You mean you looked through my case?
That's right, whatever your name is. What's so funny?
Yes, Harry, or Tom. What's so funny? Let us in on the joke. You disappointed me. It seems that you are not who you say you are.
Yeah, I should be mad that you looked through my personal papers, but I guess I should explain. You see, I got all these passports and driver's licenses from when I was an operative for the CIA.
CIA? You mean you were a spy? How interesting. Sounds exciting.
Well, not quite a spy. I did some undercover work, freelance, with the CIA now and then, but I've retired from that. As I told you, I've been doing much better as an investor.
Did you ever kill anyone when you were with the CIA?
No, Rose, and I didn't torture anyone either. That wasn't my department.
Oh.
So, what did you do at the CIA?
I'm not at liberty to discuss, but I can tell you this. That was how I got into investing and discovered this small company in North Africa. I saved the owner's life while on a mission for the CIA. For this, he allowed me to invest in his company. It's like oil to him all the same. He makes a fortune.
So, for saving his life, he lets you invest in his company.
That's right. And my clients make 20-30% return, guaranteed every year.
20-30%. That's impossible.
No, it isn't. The company has so much cash, he doesn't mind sharing it with my investors through me. I have some of my own money invested, and then I get a small return of only about 1% from each investor. It all adds up.
And to think I thought you were a gold digger.
Not by a long shot. But let's change the subject and talk about us, Edith. Now, I feel you're the kind of woman I've been looking for. I know this may sound premature since we just met today, but I would like to get better acquainted.
Harry, I'm interested in investing in that company through you.
No, Edith, I said I don't want to talk business. I don't want to mix business with pleasure.
But it sounds so interesting.
Edith, you've just met him. I wouldn't.
Rose, why don't you go and start the tea?
All right.
I don't think your sister likes me.
I told you, don't mind her. Please, let me invest with you, please.
Edith, I'm sorry. Even if I were to let you invest, I'm afraid we're talking a rather large sum of money. All my investors are millionaires. They can afford to lose money. Not that they need to worry, but to be fair to them, I can't let ordinary people, especially older people who need their savings to live on, invest with me. With a minimum investment is $300,000, a little out of your reach.
Suppose I were to invest $500,000. Would that be enough?
$500,000?
Yes. Would that be enough?
Yes, it would, but as I said, I don't want to mix business with pleasure. I want our relationship built on something other than money. No, Edith, I'm sorry. I couldn't take your money.
Harry, you're not taking my money. I'm giving it to you to invest. I can afford it.
No, Edith, I'm sorry, but
Please.
well,
Please.
but only if you don't let it affect our relationship.
I won't.
Promise?
Promise.
Well, okay.
Ah, good. Why don't we go into the dining room and have some tea and muffins to celebrate?
Yes, let's do that. I'm dying to try one of your muffins.
After we have muffins and tea, I'll give you that check for $500,000.
If you say so, Muffin Queen. Now, you won't be sorry. You're making a wise investment.
Promise you won't run off with the money, Harry?
Rose, stifle it.
No, she has a point. But don't worry, I'll give you a receipt.
Here, Harry. Try one of my muffins.
Ah, two beautiful women, fresh homemade muffins. What more could a man want? Edith, aren't you going to have one?
Oh, no, too much sugar. I have to watch my sugar intake. But I made a batch of sugar-free ones, so I'll have one later. But you enjoy. I made them especially for you.
Oh, yes. Eat hearty. Eat hearty. These are special, aren't they?
This is delicious.
Just enjoy.
No wonder you call yourself Muffin Queen.
Enjoy it.
It's wonderful.
They are the best. Everyone says so.
Magnifique.
Mm-hmm.
You must give me some to take home. I must admit, I have a unique flavor.
Oh, it's probably the poison.
Rose.
Rose, I must rub you the wrong way.
Harry. Harry?
He's dead.
Well, it went quickly this time. It usually takes longer.
You must have changed the recipe.
Well, I did add a pinch more poison.
Well, what didn't you like about him?
He was a con artist, I could tell. Make a fortune in sand? Do I look that stupid?
Well, let's get him to the cellar. Where do you want to bury him?
I think between Bert and Walter, I think we have space there.
We could put him next to your two husbands. At least he's not fat like Tony. We'll be able to lift him.
Oh,
We're running out of space down there. Harry was number 25.
I kind of liked Harry, too. Too bad. Well, he won't be lonesome anymore. He'll have plenty of company down there.
I guess we'll either have to put on an addition or start burying them in the backyard.
Rose, go get my computer. I have this sudden urge to go internet dating again.
Ugh. Here we go again. Another one.
Oh well, I guess Harry was the one who got conned. The old saying goes, you can't con a con artist. Only thing is, Harry lost his life, not his money.